Right, it's my job, servicer. So I've got, yes, it's a Brit part kit, but Brit part kit to do the filters. Got my normal fuel filter and a centrifugal filter, which I've never done before. This is the first time I've done this service on it, and I didn't quite know how big my well, my big bucket wouldn't fit underneath my old bucket, so I had to put a bowl under it. Yeah, that's quite full. So I've just dropped the oil up. What I tend to do as well is just take the cap off the top, just to let it flow a bit easier, and we'll get on with some other filters. Right, so I've just put a new air filter in, which is down there. Wasn't too bad, but was in the service kit, so I'll have that done. Centrifugal oil filter as well is out. Just have to, all I got told is make sure it spins like that. Then new oil seal around there, oil around the seal itself. Put that back on, that's that filter done. And I've got to get underneath and do the main filter itself, hopefully. That one there. So back onto the standard one and then get it filled back up, hopefully. And that should be about it. Right, that's done. The joys of doing a service after somebody else has done the truck. There's actually 2 different bolts in there, and I didn't pay attention when I took them out, so it took me 10 minutes to get into right all. So one's got a flange on the top and one's just an ordinary bolt. But we're done. It also does say there, you can just see, it says lever, so if it is stuck, there's a point down there just to get the screwdriver in and just pry it up. So that's done now. Just got to go underneath and do the main oil filter. I also need to do a bit of PTFE around that because she's still weeping a little bit. So I need to top the expansion chamber up for the coolant. Then hopefully lid back on and we can get some oil in this ordeal. I've just had a quick search around on the floor like an idiot trying to find fuel filter. Because 300 CDIs used to be, I think it was on that side, underneath. You have to crawl underneath it and then undo it and then drop it. Well, this is actually down this side, so down passenger side. Last owners obviously written on when it was done, and I think we're at 183,000 now. So 5,000–6,000 miles I've done since apparently December 19. So, right, we'll get this wanged off and new one on. Right, we're back on the truck. Hopefully by now, about 2 seconds ago, you'll see me trying to change the filter on this thing. The oil filter, the main filter. Yeah, it was a hell of a battle. Took an hour and a half to get it off. Hopefully, if I put a picture in about now. You might be able to see what I did. Yeah, it wasn't good. I broke a chain as well. In fact, I don't know if you see it. Yeah, I broke my undoing chain. You couldn't quite see it filter properly when I tightened it up, and yeah. So I've had that about 10 years. Anyway, that was the end of that. So that's gone back on. Oil was done. So that's the engine serviced. We are down here this morning, and see if we can get a light on. That's a bit better. Right, so today I'm going to change that out. So I don't know if you can see, but she's actually cracked where the bolts are. And the last thing I want is for this to drop down when I've not noticed it, because we have got quite rough roads. Drop down and then either cut through pipes or rip the filter off or whatever else, because that doesn't make for a good day. So yeah, I've bought another one, which is hopefully in my box down here. So if I use this one, so what it's done is it basically cracked out these corners here. Likelihood is it might not fall out, but to be on the safe side, I get a free filter as well. So yeah, just need to, again, I've not done this before, so just need to work out. Looks like the clip there, take this off, unbolt it, unclip it, and then hopefully there'll be something near. Right, so they're both out now. As you can see, I haven't spilled top diesel. Yeah, top's buggered compared to that one. So, worth doing. And I'm going to cry when all this diesel gets spilled all over the place. It's at £1.30 at the moment. Just cry, just cry. Right, so what I'll do now is I'll take the brass bits out of there. I don't actually have a electrical cable on the bottom, so that can come off. To be fair, I could just leave it on, tuck it out of the way, and then take those copper rings, because we need to replace them on the new ones. So yeah, then we're about done.